Hey guys, welcome to the Games XP Championship. We're here with SKZ versus FSG, and we're moving to chips. Oh, alright.
The warrior spirit is never broken.
First ban Zinzao. That's gonna be pretty big versus Gaudier. I know one of his biggest mains is Zinzao. See who red side bans first. Yeah. Doesn't look like they're gonna ban.
No, they lost all of their bans
all
because
5 bans?
I believe they used an emergency sub after the 2 hours that they were supposed to inform staff and the other players. So unfortunately, we have to wait out the 20 seconds for them.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Gonna be a pretty big disadvantage for them though. Blue side's definitely taking advantage.
Yeah. So with NFG, they actually have the opportunity to ban out all of their mains, and they can't really have a comeback with that.
Yeah, they can definitely form like a perfect comp for themselves. There's Shen ban too, top lane. I know Maverick likes playing with his bot lane a lot by using the ulti to get down there, so it's gonna be pretty big on mobilizing him. He's gonna have to utilize the TPs very well. Alright, let's see what their last ban or the first phase is. I do want to watch these junglers because I want to see how they make plays around the map. For their bot lanes especially. See who they're banned.
I'm absolutely
Vladimir, alright.
Yeah, I've seen Vladimir go bot lane a lot. One of my own players used Vladimir a few games ago and completely destroyed late game. So
yeah, he can definitely dive the bot lane too easily.
Yeah,
they can switch to turret aggro a lot, and you can really just like destroy their bot lane easily. Let's see what their first pick's gonna be for blue side. Doriana? Does look like they're gonna pick the Orianna. This is gonna be a big power threat late game. Early game, she might be able to get bullied around, but we'll see who they pick for their mid lane. What do you think about the new position of like bot lane with the new item changes?
I know that as a support main, it sucks for me because I would normally get 3 refillable potion, starting out, and now I'm stuck with like 2 health pots. And I always think just like I have the mindset that I have 3 potions instead of 2.
Oh yeah,
it throws me off in laning early. So because of that, I guess it would be a nerf.
Yeah, killing the bot lane sustain is definitely a big part of it. You can't stay as long, and you kind of have to risk how low you can get. We see the Evelyn and Nard pick on red side. Evelyn's definitely gonna be a big threat. You know, the big assassin. Definitely gonna be able to one-shot the AD carry on the blue side if he can get ahead. The Gnar also really good at team fighting, knocking into walls. I do like the Orianna and Zac composition though, because like it's definitely a big wombo combo there. Morgana. I've been seeing a lot of Morgana in the bot lane actually.
Yeah, she's really strong there. You know, like she got a nerf, but it was to her black shield. You'd think Riot would want to nerf the Q.
Yeah,
but they're like, nope. Goodbye. Goodbye, black shield.
And most of the time, the black shield just usually block like one part of the CC.
Yeah, but now you have to be very mindful of when you're using it, and you can't just spam it as much as before. Like, you have to be able to predict.
Yeah, definitely. Lucian in the bot lane. Let's see how you can play with that. I'm definitely liking blue side's composition a lot better. Looks a lot more team oriented and stuff. Yeah, but like how you were saying, the Morgana Q can definitely set up something in a team fight. And Morgana can always black shield Zac, so you can go super ham into their backline.
Yeah, Zac is really good if you want to pick off the support or the AD carry even. As far as like diving from like the jungle where the enemy team may have no vision,
Yeah,
and just
definitely.
picking off those players. So with the black shield, he gets like a free few hits before
anything can even happen to him. Yeah.
Yeah, like the Evelyn especially, like she could try to poke him down when he goes for that, but with the black shield she might not be able to.
And also like Evelyn's charms will definitely be able to neutralize if Morgana's there.
Yeah.
Let's do. They banned Braum. So probably target banning the support. I definitely want to know who they pick as their AD carry. I know Jhin and Morgana is definitely a huge combo.
Yeah, Jin's also really strong right now.
Yeah, with Stormrazor.
Yeah.
Super strong.
Like his crits are no joke, especially if you're squishy.
Especially with Hella Blade, super strong.
So with the LeBlanc pick, if their LeBlanc knows how to roam down to bot lane or even to top, they could get off a few kills early game. So they need to be mindful of where the LeBlanc is and keep some vision up, especially in the river.
Yeah, definitely. LeBlanc can definitely move around a lot. With the double ulti W2, she can definitely be super mobile. The Cho'Gath definitely in the top one, to be sure. The Jinx bot lane. Brand? Oh. They're pretty AP heavy, actually.
Yeah.
They're kind of... Nar's the only tank on that team.
Yeah, they just need to be able to kind of black shield the Brand Qs or the stuns and try to like protect the Jinx from those, because if she gets stunned, then she can easily get... Yeah, and that looks like a Lucian mid as well.
Oh yeah, LeBlanc bot lane. Oh yeah, they're swapping this one.
There we go.
Yeah, it would have been kind of weird. Top lane definitely seems like a disadvantage for Cho'Gath though, unless he knows how to play it out. Versus a Gnar due to the range.
Yeah, like
Evelyn and Zac is definitely gonna be a skill, but
yeah, I've seen a lot of Gnars like kind of pop off to mid to late game, with just like their range opposed to like other tanks, and just being able to kite the skill shots from other champions as well. So
yeah,
he could be a problem if he knows what he's doing.
Yeah. The Evelyn, the Zac definitely brings a lot more CC, but Evelyn obviously brings a ton of more damage, with the ulti especially. I feel like if blue side can get to late game, they'll definitely be able to stomp this, but red side's definitely no joke.
Yeah, I think if the Brand can really get the Lucian going early, they're gonna have like a harder time playing catch up.
Yeah.
So.
Especially with these scaling champions, Orianna definitely, Cho'Gath scaling. Jinx is definitely a lot of time to scale, especially if she falls behind due to roams from LeBlanc or anybody. It's definitely gonna be a fun match.
Oh yeah. let's see. The LeBlanc, Lucian, Gnar, they're very mobile. And with the Evelyn ult, with the escape that she has.
Oh, yeah, they're definitely able to make risky plays.
Yeah, it's going to be a little bit harder to like lock them down and finish kills, I feel, opposed to the other team where the only mobile person is the Zac, really.
Yeah, and even then, he's not that mobile because most of his stuff's interruptible pretty easily.
Yeah.
But the Orianna and the Jinx are going to be pretty easy to target. So it's gonna, but they do have double tank, the Cho'Gath and the Zac, so they'll be able to defend them a lot better.
Yeah, we just have to hope that the Cho'Gath can
scale
for the Jinx as well as the Zac.
If he's tiny by like 35 minutes, then it's probably game over for Cho'Gath.
Yeah.
He's definitely gonna have to back. I do think that whichever team does get ahead, they're gonna be able to snowball their lead super hard. These seem like very snowbally teams.
Yeah.
The summoners too. They pretty much seem the same. LeBlanc going Ignite, Orianna with the barrier.
Yeah, I noticed though that both the supports took Ignite instead of Exhaust. So
it's a kill bot lane. They're going for blood.
They gotta kind of watch that when they're trying to use their heals as well.
Yeah, especially in the early levels. They'll definitely chunk your. Yeah, sure. Why don't we go to ad before we get into the game?
My name is Tim Borseth, and I own and operate GXPC in Decorah, Iowa. GXPC is a geek paradise. We carry everything from Pong and Atari all the way to Xbox One and PS4, and all the games that would go with those consoles as well. We also carry a ton of movies. We have handheld games. We have Magic the Gathering, Yu-Gi-Oh!, Pokemon. We have D&D and Pathfinder. We carry Warhammer 40K. We have a vintage Star Wars selection. This place is great. My wife and I have had 6 kids, and they are so much fun to work with here at the store. They run the store as much as I do.
And we now repair cell phones, game consoles, computers, and small electronics.
Our store is instant fun. Not only is there cool music and cool stuff to look at, but we have a game room that is so much fun. It's free to play, and you just plug in your game system and enjoy life. The GXPC motto is bringing joy to people's lives through our products, people, and a place to play. So you have got to come to Decorah, Iowa, and check out GXPC and experience this geek gaming paradise.
Alright guys, we're back and we're here with SKZ versus FSG facing off. Top lane we got Gnar. For SKZ we got Gnar. Jungle Evelyn. Mid lane they have a LeBlanc. They just paused for me. But Lucian in the bot lane and Brand support. For the for blue side, for FSG they have a Cho'Gath top, Zac in the jungle, Orianna mid, Jinx in the AD carry, Morgana support. Looks like they're gonna bump into Evelyn here.
I think they're trying to get a pick off with her.
Yeah, definitely. We'll see what can happen. If Gaudier goes for the ward, then it's gonna be trouble.
Morgana got a Q off.
Yeah.
That's an ignite off of Morgana, and she has first blood.
Nice, nice. That's definitely big for FSG. Oh. That's big. They use their ignite, but it's definitely worth for the first blood for them.
Yeah, it looks like Evelyn is starting blue now.
Yeah, that would make sense.
I don't doubt her, honestly.
Yeah, I would too. Alright.
And Morgana decided to come back to lane with 2 extra pots, so that's gonna help with lane sustain for them.
Yeah, definitely.
Especially against that brand, that's a good thing to have.
Oh yeah, definitely. Brand's gonna be able to poke a lot with his E and his Qs. If he can land his Qs. We're gonna see what they do. Top lane, I'm definitely gonna be looking at top lane this game. How Gnar can push his advantage.
It seems like Ori spawned Evelyn trying to make a play mid and just isn't having it.
Yeah, no.
A lot of skill shots are being missed in the bot lane as well.
Yeah.
Pretty much every Q between the supports have not hit their mark.
Definitely. Looks like I'm gonna have to restart my spectate. It seems to be glitching out. Like it keeps freezing. I'll try to reconnect it. Oh, my time was like 1:30.
Alright, we're having some issues, so we'll be right back.
Alright guys, we're back with the FSG versus SKZ gameplay. Sorry about that, we just were having some technical difficulties with the spectator. But it looks like someone picked up a kill.
LeBlanc picked up a kill
Yeah.
on Orianna and their left side jungle there.
Looks like that's gonna be pretty big for the mid lane power. LeBlanc's definitely gonna be able to abuse it. Orianna's definitely in a bad spot due to that because LeBlanc's already in a winning lane versus Orianna. Bot lane seems to have gotten a kill also. Top lane seems pretty even. Maverick seems to be pretty low actually. Oh, he's popping a couple of pots actually.
Yeah, Maverick is up on CS by almost double, it looks like, or getting to double.
Yeah, he's definitely super high in CS. But it looks like if Zac can drop a gank on him, he might be in a pretty bad spot, especially if he's in Mega. Bot lane pressure seems pretty big, but we expected that out of Brand and Lucian.
It looks like Evelyn's trying to come in for gank bot lane as well.
Yeah.
But they have it pink warded, so they might know
Zac
about
looks
it.
like to be ganking top. Yeah, it looks like Zac's setting up a gank. Oh, Maverick sees it though. He's gonna definitely back up a ton. Evelyn looks like she's staying bot. We'll see if she tries to dive this. I don't think it'd be too wise to dive in now, especially since she doesn't even have level 6. Oh, she does have level 6. It still seems kind of risky due to the low HP values.
And there's that range you were talking about on the Gnar and holding. Like, he's able to poke down Cho'Gath from a distance there, opposed to coming up and trying to exchange auto attacks.
Yeah. And definitely he can farm from a distance. He doesn't have to worry about Cho'Gath's passive on his auto attacks, because that can be a really big bother for melee champions.
Yeah, really, he just needs to worry about dodging the knockup from Cho'Gath, because if he gets knocked up, then that's an opportunity for Cho'Gath to come in and do his full combo.
Yeah, which is definitely a ton of damage, level 6. Jinx seems to be backing. We'll see what she picks up. She picks up a BF sword and a long sword. So she's gonna be pretty strong when she comes back.
Yeah, it seems like SKZ is able to kind of be overly aggressive because they have the brand, and it seems like the Morgana is a little bit afraid of it.
Drops and stuff.
Yeah, just judging by how far she's been playing back.
Yeah, for sure. Looks like LeBlanc and Evelyn are gonna gank this Orianna. It's gonna look pretty bad for this Orianna. She gets the 2-man ult, but it doesn't look good for her. Yeah, there's no way she was winning that. The brand's gonna go down bot lane as well.
Yeah, that's Morgana that picked that up as well.
Yeah, so. Mid lane's definitely big though. I definitely want to go back to that. Evelyn and LeBlanc went all the way around through their jungle, and she had no wards or anything around there. So it was definitely an easy kill. And the brand bot lane, it was just an overextension, you know, they didn't back by their items. And when just Jinx came back, she had just had a huge amount of damage on the Lucian. But their bot lane tower is definitely very, very low. Like one more big push by the bot lane, they'd be gone.
There's a good Q on the brand by Morgana, and Jinx picks that up.
Yeah, definitely.
Morgana goes down.
Especially with the... Oh, it looks like there's gonna be... Yeah. This is big. Bot lane's popping off for sure. Looks like the Jinx just picks it up. The bot lane Morgana Jinx is definitely in the driver's seat, which is not what we expected due to the poke from Brand and Jinx.
Yeah, I think Brand just got caught out and they were able to capitalize on that.
Yeah, for sure. And the item differences was definitely a big part of it. If they had backed earlier and had better items versus them, they'd definitely be able to kill them, I feel like. Looks like Maverick's playing pretty far up, even though he just got on Mega. Gaudier has his jungle item. Zac's sitting on Ruby Crystal only. Looks like there's gonna be a big fight mid. Zac is passive pop. Orianna's gonna back him up. Morgana's there as well. Gnar looks to be roaming mid lane too. There could be a big play here. Gnar doesn't have much mega left. He's gonna start building it up. Orianna pop his her stopwatch. Orianna looks to die. Oh, that's a big ulti by God here. You know, it's kind of the big difference of the mobility, I feel like, for blue side. What do you think?
Yeah, I think at this point, it's actually pretty even. It's just like they need to capitalize on being able to get picks as much as possible because both teams have players that scale really well, and then they also have they have the potential to have really good team synergy late game as well. It just depends on who's able to capitalize more on the early game and the mid game.
Yeah, I feel like with Blue's lack of mobility, they'll definitely like struggle a lot more because it's a lot harder to get to their teammates. Gaudier is definitely ahead in CS on this Zac. They're definitely gonna be looking at the Windrake. Looks like they're gonna try and pick up the Windrake.
Jinx is trying to catch that brand.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, no. Looks like they got the brand. No, he'll live with 1 HP. The Lucian picks up the Orianna. Cho'Gath's there. Oh, looks like Cho'Gath's gonna take a big nut out of Lucian. Zac gets the Drake, even with Orianna's pressure on him. This LeBlanc is a terrible spot in the pit. With no W's up. Devlin looks like to get big kills. Devlin looks like she's gonna go down. Yeah, Evelyn goes down.
Yeah, that was a 3-for-3 trade over a Windrake.
Yeah, it doesn't seem that worth.
And that did go to blue side as well.
Yeah.
In FG.
LeBlanc CS seems kind of worrying. And Maverick gets the first tower of the game. Which is pretty big. But LeBlanc CS is definitely something to worry about. Orianna almost has 30 her CS.
Yeah, but he also has 2 kills opposed to Orianna's 0. So I think they'd be pretty even at gold at this point.
Yeah. There's
so
only like a
1k
difference. There's only like a 1k difference in gold too.
Yeah.
So it doesn't seem that bad. And they do have the Drake as well, which gives them movement speed.
Yeah, that will actually be really good stacked with the Jinx passive.
Yeah. Bot lane's gonna look to push this tower. It's super low from the beginning of the game. Only a couple more auto attacks on it. But Jinx is definitely clearing it very easily with her missiles.
It seems that blue side knew that Evelyn was there.
Yeah.
And they're kind of backing up now, like they're being a little bit cautious of it.
Yeah.
Especially because that bush is warded and they can...
Yeah. They can
I don't think they want her to know that they know there.
Yeah, they just want her to waste time. But even with Evelyn being there, it's definitely pretty bad because they'll definitely be able to take a lot of damage on him. The Jinx looks to live. Yeah, I think it's more wise to just defend this tower and back up. Cho'Gath roamed down bot lane.
Yeah.
Orianna seems to be 2 kills down, but he's still doing some good damage to LeBlanc. Oh, that ulti. Yeah, and Evelyn's just gonna clean it up. The Zac definitely going in on the mid lane, killing LeBlanc here.
Yeah, Nar's looking to
come down.
Try to pick off Zac at least, but he decides to focus his attention to the Cho'Gath instead, who just flashed.
Yeah.
Oh.
Wow.
Jinx misses her ultimate on Brand, so...
Yeah, it's definitely gonna be big. Oh, that was a big miss.
Yeah. But that was all Sum's wasted bot lane for SKZ. So
Yeah.
Morgana still has her ignite, but she also flashed. So
yeah. So it looks like they're not in a good spot right now, especially with that tower so low. They have so much pressure on them.
To come and clean up the brand, it looks like.
Yeah. She's definitely getting a little bit greedy for those kills.
Yeah, I don't blame her. I would be too.
She's definitely putting pressure on them. But this bot tower is so low that they need to get back to lane as soon as they can.
Yeah.
Which can cause them to, you know, not be able to focus their attention elsewhere.
That was a good roam on Ori's part in order to protect the bot tower, though.
Yeah, I feel like Lucian and Bran would have stayed if she wasn't there.
Yeah, or Lucian at least, because Bran was pretty low.
Yeah, and Lucian can definitely hold his own against Orianna. Orianna is 0-5, which is pretty bad, but she does have a good amount of CS. Gaudier looks like... Gaudier and Gnar look to be setting something up. Gnar's Rage Bar is building up. They one-shot Orianna. Bot lane's just completely toasted. Yeah. They should be able to pick up the bot tower, even off the towers.
And Jinx is doing a good amount of damage to that Gnar.
Yeah.
It's just... with the Miss Morgana Qs, it's not gonna help her.
Yeah, and she just gets deleted by anybody. The LeBlanc looks like she's gonna be able to kill the Orianna as well. There's gonna be a big battle for Rift Herald too. It's gonna look like an ace across the board.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a lot of damage coming from LeBlanc as well.
Yeah. It's gonna look like a complete ace. That's all. Jinx picks up a kill on Bran, which is pretty good for her. But it looks pretty bad.
Zac passive down.
Yeah.
Lucian's gonna pick that one up. That's a nice Jinx rocket though.
Yeah, for
picked
sure.
off the brand.
A nice pick. We're gonna see where to put the Rift Herald down. It's gonna be able to make a big difference. That's pretty much a whole tower to yourself if you know how to use it well with minions.
Yeah.
But yeah, it looks like blue side took a mean hit. FSG
Morgana
took a
might get
mean
picked
hit.
off here, it looks like. Yep.
Yeah. Yep.
Ouch.
That's really bad.
Yeah, LeBlanc is pretty scary if she knows what she's doing. And that's when C9 Panda over here looks like he knows what he's doing.
Yeah, for sure.
So, like, I've seen
Cloud
Persian
Nine.
play LeBlanc a few times, and his is not as scary.
Yeah. If they know how to do their combos very rapidly, especially. Evelyn's gonna get a huge pick.
Yeah, that's a lot of damage coming from the Evelyn as well.
Yeah, Evelyn's doing a shit ton of damage.
If I were a Zac or Cho'Gath, I'd be thinking about building some magic resist at this point.
Yeah, for sure. It looks like Zac is. He's building that Spectre's cow. He'll probably build that into the siege. It looks like Cho'Gath's stacking armor though. Oh, it looks like Zac's gonna go for the Inferno. He's just gonna suicide. Pretty bad.
That was a little late, but looks like Gnar is trying to push the top tower.
Yeah.
But Cho'Gath is just not having it.
Yeah, he's definitely not about it.
Ew.
Ooh, the Morgana bot lane? Doesn't look too good for her. Bot lane, it's just getting completely wasted.
Top lane, Gnar's whacking on that Cho'Gath pretty bad.
Oh yeah, he's super low.
Yeah, he just can't finish him off, I don't think.
No, I don't think so either.
But it looks like Lucian and Brand are trying to pick up that tower.
And it looks like they're gonna pick it up. There looks to be no pressure on them. Looks like SKZ's in the driver's seat here. You know, they're doing so much damage. They can just go wherever they want.
They're just walking all in their jungle.
Oh, it looks like Brand's making a bad play here though. Ooh, it's looking pretty bad.
Yeah.
They just need to hold their lead, not throw anything. Maverick looks to be fighting Choga.
That was a good body block of the Lucian ult by Morgana.
Yeah, for sure.
She saved a couple lives there, or at least a life in a Zac passive.
Yeah. Zac pass is pretty big too. This definitely helps him with his engages.
Yeah. It's like a GA almost.
Yeah.
Just, as long as they don't do damage to your little blobs.
And with a TP, it can be even stronger, since it becomes basically invulnerable.
They really want this mid tower.
Yeah.
Inside of SKZ.
They've gotten 2 towers bot, but not the mid tower yet. The first mid tower. Which is pretty weird. They're down 11 kills, which is pretty bad, but they're only down 4k gold. Or around for there.
If you notice, SKZ also has a lot of vision control on blue side's jungle, especially on the bot side.
Yeah, red side. You can see like at least 3 vision wards.
Yeah.
Which is pretty big for canceling out.
They have 3 control wards up on the map as well.
Morgana just used her stopwatch, or her Zanya's, which is pretty weird.
I guess she fat fingered maybe?
Yeah, probably. Uh-oh. And it looks like there's gonna be a pretty big fight going down right now. Lucian gets deleted. Jinx gets deleted. Brand looks to be popping off right now. Morgana hits a Q on the Brand. Morgana's gonna pop off here.
Ooh, that was a...
Yeah.
That was a shutdown for a lot of players actually.
Oh yeah. But it looks like FSG's gonna take a mean loss there. It looks like they're gonna be able to pick up 2 towers at least. They have double red buff too, which is pretty big for destroying towers. Yeah. Evelyn looks like to just be counter jungling right now, which is pretty smart, you know, deny some gold from the Zac.
She also can because of all the vision control they still have.
Yeah, exactly.
Like a couple wards went down, but it's still like the mass majority of their jungle can be seen on red side.
Yeah, and it's mostly not even about, it's most importantly about the routes they take. You know, you can mostly see when people are making movement. It actually looks kind of weird. The top side, there's no wards at all, besides 1 vision ward. Looks like they're prioritizing the red side, which makes a little bit of sense. The next Drake is only going to come up in like a minute 40, but it's an Inferno, which is going to be pretty big. We're going to see how they focus that. Oriana and LeBlanc seem to be meeting up. It looks like the whole team's moving on Evelyn.
I think they're trying to get some vision on Baron.
Zac gets Evelyn dodges it with her ult. Jinx looks like she's destroying him. Jinx lands her Q, which is pretty big.
Evelyn ulted back onto about 4 members of the blue team.
It looks like Brand's gonna destroy them with his ult. Zac hits his E, which is pretty big. Gnar looks like to be going to the Mega. He hits a 2-man ult, which is pretty big. Lucian seems to be doing free damage right now. They kill LeBlanc. Morgana hits a mean Q. Lucian's just going off right now. He just gets free damage. Maverick looks like to be getting on a Mega. That was a pretty big Mega for Gnar. He got pretty much free tankiness and a good ulti. He hit Cho'Gath against the wall, which is pretty big, you know, demobilizing the tank. Thank you. Let's see. Lucian seems to be taking his blue buff. Pretty big for him, since he's a pretty mana-heavy champion. And he looks to be pulling that Shred build, which is pretty good against this Cho'Gath and the Zac.
Yeah, if the Gnar can keep peeling for the Lucian like he did in last fight,
yeah,
then,
they're definitely be able to win these team fights.
Yeah, like the Brand's outputting the damage, and the Gnar is just, his peel's ridiculous.
Yeah, the ulti and the W's are pretty big.
Yeah, and if he keeps landing his stuns, then that just gives Lucian room to deal as much damage as he can before they come out of that.
Oh yeah, definitely. The Mountain Drake's gonna be a big priority. Lucian's already starting it. It's definitely a big priority for doing Baron as well, since it'll help you kill Baron.
Yeah, both Bran and Evelyn are trying to get a little bit of vision control.
Yeah, Gaudier looks to have gotten this big pick on Orianna. That definitely gonna kill a lot of her damage. Cho'Gath's gonna be able to get that Drake easily. It's another big fight. Zac just gets deleted by Lucian and Brand. Morgana's way too far deep. Lucian's just shredded. They all get shredded. It's definitely bad for those fights because they lose their main damage, Orianna. Orianna didn't even get to pop R. And Evelyn is just like being able to do free damage because she's really like overpowered in the it's just one-on-one.
Yeah, and I would like to point out that that was a very good ulti on Evelyn's part behind the dragon pit there. Like she was able to go in, take a kill, and then ult out.
Oh yeah, definitely. So much mobility there. So many like exit ways. And they just shred Baron. Like I was saying, that Mountain Drake's definitely a big part of that. Mountain Drake's definitely help you shred Barons. They get the mid inhib too. Yeah, it looks like SKZ's in the driver's seat right now. Gnar has to be careful. Jinx still does a ton of damage. Jinx is gonna back up due to LeBlanc's threat power. Yeah, they're gonna have to turtle here. FSG if they want to even have a chance of winning this game. The bad thing is with turtling for Evelyn is she's not gonna have many flanking positions since of all the towers and the lack of being able to go behind them. Because Evelyn definitely strives in getting a good flank and taking out the carries due to her invis. We'll definitely see what they can do here. Blue side. They're taking out these supers before they become Baron minions, which is very smart by them.
Gnar's looking to push for that top turret again.
Yeah, this is very wise of them.
Yeah, if they don't rotate, or at least in 2 people, then he's definitely gonna get that. Especially with Baron minions.
And FSG can barely win a 5v5. This Brand is gonna take some poke from Cho'Gath. Oh, Orianna just gets deleted by C9 Pan. The double W combo, just so big. What I was saying, the mobility is definitely a big part of this game. Looks like SKZ is gonna drop some BM. Looks gonna look like the final fight. Gnar gets pulled in by the Zac ulti. Morgana pops ulti and Zanya's. Yeah, Brand just gets some free damage. Lucian gets free damage. And Gnar didn't even go mega that entire fight. Yeah, it's gonna look like the end here.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely commanding win by SKZ. Definitely a big win for them. I definitely feel like the mobility helped LeBlanc a lot in the late game and the mid game. Due to her just being able to catch out Orianna in weird situations.
Yeah, and late game when you get that much of a gold lead, it's very hard to come back as the opposing team who's behind in gold, behind in kills. It's just like it's almost crushing when you let them get that far ahead and you can't come back from it. And so a lot of teams in this league lose just because the other team's able to get a higher gold lead.
Oh yeah, definitely. And the only reason they were really in the gold lead in the first place was their CSing. But after you die like 5 times in the mid lane like Orianna, it's pretty difficult to keep up in CS. Alright, and yeah, well you can see it was a pretty low kill game besides for the Jinx, but it looks alright for everyone else. For FSG, I'm for FSG, but it definitely looks like the Jinx was carrying that game.
Yeah, it's just I feel like Lucian had a lot more peel on the side of SKZ than Jinx did. So that definitely contributed to their win because Lucian was able to output all of that damage.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So and then the LeBlanc getting picks off also helped out a lot early game.
Yeah, and you can definitely see the gold on each of the players. 8K on Cho'Gath compared to 14K basically on the Gnar. that 8K on the Zac, 13K on the Evelyn, you know, you can really just see the difference of golds. The only person that really had any gold was the Jinx, and you know, she just got deleted by all the mobility on the assassins like Evelyn and LeBlanc. But yeah, it looks like we're gonna be right back for the next game. Alright guys, we're back with the second game of FSG versus SKZ. SKZ taking the first win, you know, by a commanding lead. Definitely in gold values, definitely in the kills. And you know, we're definitely gonna see what if FSG can pull it back. It's a best of 3, so you know, anything can happen. They're gonna have to win 2 games in a row though, which is pretty difficult in any match. Well, we're gonna see what they're able to do. Now, do they get their bans if they after the second game or no? Okay, so they don't get their bans back, so that's going to be a big disadvantage throughout the best of 3. But they seem to have been able to overcome it in the first game, so it probably won't affect them very much. But mentally wise, I don't know, because they get to pick whatever they want.
Yeah, and for this one, I wouldn't be surprised to see, like, at least, like, the Jinx gone.
Oh yeah, for sure.
She was definitely putting out as much damage as she could given the circumstances last game. So,
under all that stress.
Yeah.
They definitely wear the gold on her a lot. Get a lot of gold into her. And, you know, she had the Storm Razors, the IE, a bunch of crit multipliers with her rockets. That was big. They're banning the Evelyn, which is very wise of them. You know, Gaudier on anything besides an assassin is pretty weak.
Oh, sorry, not the Jinx, the Lucian.
Oh, yeah.
Whoops.
But Jinx was putting out a lot of damage as well.
Yeah.
For being behind, she was definitely putting out way too much damage. Like, she had 8 kills, and she was being under so much stress from the assassins and stuff. Too bad they don't get any bans, but it looks like they don't need the advantage.
Yeah, I actually noticed last game they went ahead and they banned out the Braum as soon as they saw the Lucian.
Oh yeah, that's definitely a big combo.
Phase could have been a lot worse.
Double passive with Lucian is definitely super strong.
Yeah, and then that with the Gnar stun as well would have been fatal.
They banned out the Orianna, which doesn't make much sense to me.
Well, in mid lane during laning phase, she was actually putting out a lot of damage to the LeBlanc.
Yeah, and so, LeBlanc kind of only came back later in the game.
So
I don't know. It can definitely go a lot of ways with the bans, because you can leave their picks up and hope that you can outscale them in the late game. But it looks like they're gonna try and ban out most of their main. I want to see if they ban out the Xin Zhao for the God here. You know, just ban out all his mains. We'll see who they ban here. Looks like they're gonna ban the Shen. Yeah, definitely unmobilizing Maverick, who we played Nar last game, is definitely a big part of it. He's not playing Nar again. He's definitely very comfortable on this Nar pick, which is a big part of how he was able to stay ahead. We'll see who they pick in the top lane against. They picked the Lucian again, which makes a lot of sense. The Lucian Braum combo is huge.
Yeah, I
The
think
synergy
they
there.
just wanted to get that Lucian away from SKZ.
Yeah, but the synergy here is huge for them. Amumu, which is a really weird pick.
Now, actually, full AP Amumu is actually terrifying. So if they run that, then there's going to be a lot of problems with him during the game.
Oh yeah, definitely. And Braum Shield doesn't block his ulti. Just a banish toss, but he's still gonna be able to get to them.
AP Amumu can definitely pick people off if needed.
Yeah. Oh, the Olaf. That's gonna be looking like a really good strong pick here. Dude, and Morgana, like we were saying in the last, the tanky engage with the black shield definitely makes it strong. Looks like they're gonna ban out the couple 80k. Oh, they blend the Vladimir as well. The Vladimir is definitely a strong pick. As you were saying, the Rome's bot lane.
Yeah, Vladimir's lifesteal is also pretty scary late game. Like, I've seen him, you know, do 3 force damage to an AD carry's health bar when they were at full health. So.
And he just heals all his HP back.
Yeah, so he's very good with sustain late game. It's just like that early laning phase can be really difficult for him.
Yeah.
So I can understand why you wouldn't want to deal with that late game.
Especially with SKZ taking a late game. Just in general with their team comp right now. With the Nara, Mumu, the scaling tanks. Well, Mumu, if he does decide to go full AP. The Olaf definitely be scary in the early game though. Mumu's not gonna be able to duel him at all.
The last ban was Cassiopeia. Now I haven't personally seen her being played at all recently, so I'm not sure if like they know that their mid laner can play her and I don't.
Yeah, he could have like a pretty good experience with Cassiopeia. Who knows?
Yeah, her poison is definitely something to worry about as well. So
yeah, she gets ahead.
Yeah, it's very tough in laning phase. So.
Yeah, the Olaf still was a really good pick here. Just to counter everybody on that team. You know, his ulti is definitely gonna be able to go through all the CC on that team. We'll see who they pick for their top lane. A Kennen. Definitely not a weird pick, but rare pick. You know, his ulti is still very strong. He can stun up an entire team. The only thing I'm worried about is that, you know, SKZ is going to be able to shut down Kennen's mobility and, you know, leave his ulti in a weird spot.
Yeah.
If Morgana just lands a Q on him, you know, he's going to be ulting in the middle of a lane with nobody near him. The Ahri. Okay. That's a pretty strong pick right now, you know, with the Luden's Echo being very strong. Draven as well. You know, he's definitely a bit of a bully Lucian. He just gonna out-damage him in the early levels. The Brand pick again. I think this is very wise for them. You know, Brand worked out very well last game.
Yeah,
You know,
especially in team fights when they were all clustered up together.
He was outputting so much damage. It was crazy. Olaf in the okay, so Ken in top lane, Olaf in the jungle, Brand mid. Yeah, Brand mid. That's actually kind of weird seeing a Brand mid. He's usually played support, but it can definitely work out.
So one issue with brand support is that because you're concerned about warding and getting like support items as well to help your team out, it makes it very difficult to get as much AP damage as you're supposed to be getting. So brand mid definitely puts out more damage than brand support, but realistically, like brand support is more popular because of the amount of CC and how much it could like potentially help your AD carry in lane.
Yeah, for sure. The Ari's definitely able to like punish him level 6 though. She needs to watch out to not fighting the minions when he has level 6 as well. Because if he can drop the ulti in the minion wave, she's definitely gonna take a lot of damage.
Yeah.
Alright, but we're gonna see the summoner spells. Brand taking cleanse. He must be worried about the Gnar CC, the Mumu CC. They definitely have a heavy CC team. SKZ.
Yeah, if they could peel for that Draven, then it should be an easy game for them. Like they have the Ahri charm, the Amumu's what is that, a stun or a root? They have the Gnar stun as well, the Morgana Q. Like if they can just make sure to CC chain anyone coming at the Draven, then it should be a GG on the side of SKZ.
You can definitely see Draven prioritizing himself as well with the barrier.
Yeah, but just the Draven pick alone sets them up to have a lot of attention drawn to bot lane, just because everybody knows how much damage Draven can put out, especially early games. So I feel like the brand's going to try to roam, and the Olaf is definitely going to try to camp bot lane just so they can shut down that Draven before he gets a chance to get his kills and his passive as well.
Oh yeah, the big gold cap. You know, he gets like up to 200 extra gold. You know, it's crazy. He can get so much gold value out of it.
Yeah, it's just a matter of a gold lead. So they really need to make sure that he just doesn't get that league. Otherwise, he could definitely do a lot of damage to NFG. So Olaf, Olaf needs to be careful when he's ganking and make sure that like Draven doesn't get any secured kills on either him or his bot lane.
Yeah, he's definitely want to be able to give any kills that are gonna go down against him to Morgana. And they're going with the spicy play bot lane with double ignite. You know, Braum and Morgana both have ignite, which means they're definitely going for blood.
Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about the Braum going ignite versus the Draven. You know, if they're gonna try and shut down the Draven, an exhaust would have been pretty good here as well.
Yeah, personally, I would normally run exhaust versus a Draven. Given the circumstances, you have the brand stun, you have the Lucian Braum combo as well. So ignite might not be the worst pick to take against a Draven, especially with like the team comp being what it is. Because that ignite might secure a kill that would otherwise just be like a walk away from the fight.
Yeah. Olaf not going ghost. I've definitely seen a lot of Olaf say ghost because you know it's just natural for them. But we're about to get into game, just a couple of seconds, and we're gonna have an ad break before we get into game. So yeah.
My name is Tim Borseth, and I own and operate GXPC in Decorah, Iowa. GXPC is a geek paradise. We carry everything from Pong and Atari all the way to Xbox One and PS4, and all the games that would go with those consoles as well. We also carry a ton of movies. We have handheld games. We have Magic the Gathering, Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon. We have D&D and Pathfinder. We carry Warhammer 40K. We have a vintage Star Wars selection. This place is great. My wife and I have had 6 kids, and they are so much fun to work with here at the store. They run the store as much as I do.
And we now repair cell phones, game consoles, computers, and small electronics.
Our store is instant fun. Not only is there cool music and cool stuff to look at, but we have a game room that is so much fun. It's free to play. and you just plug in your game system and enjoy life. The GameXP motto is bringing joy to people's lives through our products, people, and a place to play. So you have got to come to Decorah, Iowa and check out GXPC and experience this geek gaming paradise.
Alright guys, we're back with SKZ versus FSG. We have Kennen in the top lane for SKZ. No, for FSG. Olaf in the jungle. Brand in the mid lane. Lucian AD carry. Braum support. And for SKZ we have Gnar. Amumu in the jungle. Ahri in the mid lane. Draven AD carry. Morgana support. And it looks like Ahri's gonna run into Kennen and Brand. They see the ward. They're not gonna be able to get it. But yeah. Amumu looks to be walking around mid lane. Morgana's just chilling in the red side jungle, waiting for anyone to walk up.
It looks like neither team is going for the invade. They're just trying to get 5-point vision on River, just to make sure that nobody is trying to do anything like a little bit risky or fishy.
Yeah, steal any buffs or anything.
Minions have spawned.
It's gonna look like a normal start. Unlike last game where the Morgana was able to get a mean Q. Brand's gonna take a little bit of poke. He's not gonna have enough time to back to regen that HP.
Yeah, Kennen got a ward on their blue buff as well, so.
Oh, it looks like they're gonna get a lot of damage. The Morgana and the Draven.
Oh.
Oh, the Draven pops Berry, which is kind of weird. Lucian has to flash.
Yeah. If that Morgana Q comes up in time.
Yeah, no, it's not gonna come up in time. They're just gonna back off and go straight to farming. But they're gonna be able to hold them pretty far back.
Yeah, Morgana is definitely doing a good job at keeping them back just under tower. And
yeah, the pressure of the Q. Not even throwing out the Q, just the pressure of it. Morgana lands the Q, yeah. Yeah, it looks like Draven and Morgana are in the driver's seat already, which is pretty bad for them, since Draven's already a pretty aggressive AD carry. They get level 2 first in the bot lane, Morgana, Draven.
Yeah, Lucian being pushed under tower like that is definitely keeping him from CSing.
Yeah, which is really bad.
So he has 1 to Draven's 9.
Yeah, and Lucian doesn't CS that well under tower, due to his very low attack speed.
Yeah.
But it looks like he's able to get most of them, but he's gonna take a lot of poke.
Yeah,
he's
Morgana's definitely poking with auto attacks whenever she gets the chance as well.
Yeah, and
because
Draven's
like the Q isn't confirmed every single time. So just being able to get your autos off and like help proc your Eye of the Watcher
is big.
Yeah, it's very helpful. Because the sooner she gets that, the sooner they have secured vision bot lane.
Yeah. Oh, Ahri looks like to be getting big damage on this Brand.
That's
Brand has to flash, yeah, that's big. That's really big. The lack of mobility on him is gonna be pretty big for a gank. Because Amumu has mean CC early game. Amumu looks like to be invading. He's gonna try and take his blue buff. He doesn't get it. He's in a bad spot. Amumu was forced to flash through the wall.
That's another Miss Morgana Q.
Yeah.
But she does get another auto off on the Braum there.
Yeah. Morgana's holding her mana pretty well too, so she doesn't have to worry about that. So missing the Qs isn't too bad. The Amumu looks like to be getting. Oh, it looks like Brand's gonna go down here. Yeah, Brand goes down first blood. Yeah, he had to burn the flash.
Yeah, that's first blood to Ahri on the side of SKZ.
Yeah, I feel like it's more important that it's on Ahri as well. Because, you know, she's gonna scale into the damage.
Yeah, if she can get ahead of Brand, like relatively far ahead, then she can definitely start to roam and set up plays top and bot lane.
Yeah, and bot lane's already harassing Lucian and Braum so much that if she can just go bot lane and dive them for a little bit of HP.
Yeah, SKZ definitely has lane pressure over NFG.
Yeah. And also Maverick's also pushing in this cannon. So pretty much SKZ's winning the early game pretty dominantly. They're already up 1.2k in gold. Only 5 minutes in, which is pretty crazy.
Yeah, bot lane is definitely trying to keep them from regening any health, even when they're sitting under tower, just because they're playing super aggressive. But Brand's looking to come bot lane to get a couple kills, maybe.
Yeah. But the Morgana Black Shield, the Draven flashes, yeah, the Morgana Black Shield is just helping out so much. He can just walk out, you know, with the Black Shield.
Yeah.
It's so strong for him. He can pretty much play as far up as he wants.
Yeah, the Morgana Black Shield definitely helps with any roams that Brand is trying to do, or if you know, Kennen decides to teleport bot lane as well, that would help them with his stun.
Yeah, Lucian's forced to back here. They're gonna miss a lot of CS. He's already missed a lot of CS.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. 45 to 19.
Yeah, that's huge. It looks like Maverick's gonna die though. Oh, yeah. They both flash, a double flash. It's not too bad since they got a kill.
Yeah.
The Brand seems to be holding his own in CS as well. The Ahri looks gonna kill the Brand so fast. You know, it's just the advantage she got from the gank early game.
Yeah, and then also Ahri has a lot more mobility than Brand does, so she's able to close any gaps that may be separating her from securing any kills.
Yeah, and Brand's
opposed to Brand
hasn't activated yet.
Yeah, he just has to kind of sit back and hope that he can land his stun on her before she can blow him up. So.
And sidestep her abilities, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, his stopwatch hasn't even turned on yet, so he couldn't even stopwatch. And he wasted cleanse there. I don't know if you caught that. He wasted his cleanse there.
Yeah.
Which can be pretty big if he gets ganked again. Like, he gets right back to lane and gets ganked. Oh, that's a big Morgana whiff. They're gonna go in on the Draven. They get a lot of damage on the Draven. I think that's the first time Draven's gone below half HP. You know, the CS seems pretty even right now, besides for bot lane. Draven's gonna look to get a lot of damage on. Oh, they're doing a lot of damage to Morgana. It's looking pretty bad for the Draven. Yeah, it looks pretty bad for the Draven. Oh, he gets hit by the Q. That's pretty big. Draven dies here. He loses a lot of stacks, which is really bad for him.
Yeah, that's a lot of Sums use bot lane as well. The only thing that's up now is Lucian's heal and Morgana's ignite.
Yeah, if he can pop heal before her ignite, it won't really matter.
I would like to point out though that the Morgana keeps autoing the Braum opposed to
the Lucian. Yeah, which is pretty bad. It's gonna be a double TP bot. It's gonna look like a Clown Fiesta bot lane. Kennen gets a pretty good ulti. Olaf's dropping some real damage on this Gnar.
Yeah, Gnar's trying to get his ult up. But...
Gnar's just gonna suicide because he knows he can get Olaf up. Ahri hit the charm on him. Gnar's in Mega.
Ooh.
Brand's here. He's popping off. He's getting a lot of AoE damage.
Yeah, that was very good on the side of SKZ. They were able to get a lot of kills off of that. That was
Olaf popped his R, but he wasn't even able to pop out any damage because, you know, he was just under so much pressure from all players. He popped R and then got deleted. You know, Olaf's ulti, you lose armor and magic resist, but you gain damage, so it can be a really double-edged sword. Gaudier flashing in the tower. Draven drops the E, Braum has the wall in front of him. Lucian is dropping damage. Gaudier gets exhausted.
Draven really wanted that Braum.
Lucian pops off. Gnar's about to go into Mega. Gnar's in Mega perfectly. Gnar's gonna pop into Mega. Gaudier's just gonna run. The Brand's gonna clean him up. Looks like Olaf's just gonna clean up the Gnar. Gnar almost kills him, but it doesn't look like it's gonna be enough. SKZ seems to be going a little too ham after they got that first tower. Morgana's just chilling. She might be able to hit this. She hits the Olaf. She uses her ignite. Yeah, he's just gonna go down. This kinda gets free time in the top lane. We'll see if he tries to do something versus his Draven. Maybe. Once he sees him. No, he's not gonna do anything. He's just gonna run away. Looks like SKZ's still in control. They're up 2.8k, which is pretty big for them.
And they got a tower as well.
Yeah, Ari looks like trying to be killed Lucian. She drops like Ignite. Yeah, Lucian looks pretty dead here. The Morgana as well. Oh, Ari gets very low. Yeah, Ari's just dropping R's all over the place. You know, super low cooldowns. She has a lost chapter, which gives her 10% CDR, which is pretty big.
No, she's also still out farming the Brand.
Yeah.
And she also has 3 kills on him as well. So she does have a gold lead. So that helps her get items to put out that damage that she needs.
Draven's forced to burn Flash as well. I don't know if you saw that.
Oh yeah.
That can be pretty big due to his lack of mobility. The only mobility he has is movement speed from his W.
Yeah, if he decides to go Yumu's, he will get a movement speed buff from that active, but
It looks like he's going bloodthirsty.
Yeah.
Amumu drops the R, mid lane.
That's the RA charm down as well.
Yeah, Brand's forced to use his stopwatch. But it looks like Kenneth's gonna try and pick something up here. He pops his R. Olaf still has his ulti. I mean his Predator.
Yeah, Morgana's trying to come down to help this Amumu.
They're just gonna back off, which is wise. Olaf's forced to R. Due to the Ari charm hitting.
Yeah, lots of damage coming out from Ari already.
Yeah, she's doing so much damage with the Luden's Echo only. Braum's trying to look for something here. Braum gets just CC chain with the charm and the Q via Mumu. Draven drops the R to do a little bit more damage with the poke. Looks like Maverick's gonna push bot lane with his megaphone. SKZ looks like they're in the driver's seat this game.
Yeah, they're playing a lot of pressure in every lane, and NFG really can't do anything about it because they don't have the damage to deal with them properly.
Yeah.
So, like right now, they're probably going to get at least half of this tower because
yeah,
just no one's going to help.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to be able to get the whole tower. Unless Braum drops the ulti. Braum might drop the ulti? No, he doesn't look like he's going to do it. Yeah, they're just going to get most of the tower. And Nar's just putting pressure bot lane as well, forcing Brand to go bot with Olaf. Brand's just not becoming a threat this game. He has 2 kills, but he has to be able to pop off. Looks like Maverick's gonna be able to get a kill on him. No? Is he gonna get out? It looks like... Oh, he gets the kill with the snipe. That was a pretty good Q by him.
Yeah, that was very good. But
he's forced to flash, yeah. He gets the movement speed from his out of mega form, which is pretty
Bronze Q canceled the Draven back.
Yeah, which is pretty troll, but it stops the back. He has a whole level on Lucian and Draven. I wonder how many stacks Draven has actually.
That's the Ari ult trying to pick off this cannon.
Yeah, it looks like she's not gonna be able to finish him off. One more attack, but she's not able to get it.
Yeah, no, I think she wants to try to hit this tower a few times and try to get it down. Just to make it easier.
Wise. Yeah.
Or next time they try to go for it.
And Kenneth's not that worth anymore. He's died one time. He doesn't have any kills on him. No gold value on him. Just forcing in the back is good enough.
Ari definitely wants to try to get this tower if she can, but she's deciding to back off just probably because she felt like she's been there a little bit too long. And
the lack of vision, you know, they only have one ward in their jungle.
But they do have right side red jungle warded quite a bit. Just trying to get that vision control on their part so they can see like where the Olaf is. They're
gonna pick up the Wind Drake, you know, uncontested. Braum's overextending over here. He drops the ult. Amumu drops the R. They're just gonna CC chain them. Gnar pops his mega. He only hits 1. They're gonna be able to CC chain the cannon.
Yeah, it looks like they're trying to turn on that Lucian, but
yeah. Oh, he lands the Q, which is slow. Lucian pops the heal. Draven pops the barrier. Ahri gets the tower top lane as well, which is pretty big. Braum's gonna try and back in the bush behind everybody. Olaf's gonna be forced to run.
yeah, and Draven actually got his first kill of the game there, so he's able to cash in.
Yeah, I think he had like 115 stacks, which is pretty big. Olaf's gonna chase Gaudier. He drops a smite. He's gonna heal for a bit. Morgana flashes over the wall. She drops a Q and the torment. It's gonna be pretty big. Morgana also has the swordbend boots, and Olaf doesn't really have any tankiness besides his Cinder Hulk, which is pretty bad. Ahri drops the charm. Yeah, Ahri's doing so much. She drops the ulti, and then she drops the charms on Kennen.
Yeah, I think Ahri is at that point where you can't really send one person after her. It has to be at least 2 or 3.
Yeah, I think
just because of the amount of damage output she has right now. Her skill shots are actually pretty accurate as well, so she's able to land those charms and land those Qs and just kind of pop off.
Yeah. Yeah, she can definitely hit them through like big minion waves, which is like a crucial thing.
Yeah, and Braum, he's not building any magic resist at this point, so
yeah, no
she can just melt through him at any given point. So he can't really do his job to protect the Lucian until he gets like something for that Ahri.
Yeah, because he just didn't get to leave it as fast as the Lucian.
Yeah, he hasn't even had a chance to ult because she just picks him off as soon as he does, or he sets up too.
Morgana's not even afraid of them. Morgana's walking up so far and she's not even afraid.
Yeah, her team is definitely there to back her up.
Braum does the ulti. Gnar tries to jump out of it. Braum's super low though. Ahri's popping the ult. She's looking for Braum. She gets Braum and the Lucian with the double Q. Brand's in the wrong spot at the wrong time. She jumps over the wall with the blast spoon. Morgana has the black shield on her as well. Amumu hits the Q and the ulti over the wall with Braum and Olaf. Gnar jumps over the wall, hits an R on the Brand, drops some couple Qs. He's gonna chase Olaf. Draven hits a snipe with the ulti, which is pretty big. Maverick's gonna chase the Braum blocks it perfectly with his wall. It looks like they're gonna pick up an impact here. Ahri just doing so much damage.
Yeah, Ahri got way too fed this game.
Yeah.
And they just can't stop her.
For sure. Draven's just walking up like he doesn't care. Because he does so much damage at this point too.
Like personally, if I were in this game, I would have been terrified of the Draven going into it, but really Ahri is the scary one.
Yeah, Ahri's popping off. It looks like they're trying to Baron, which is pretty risky here. It might be, if they don't see it, then it's really good play.
Yeah,
they see it.
They don't really have any vision control on their side of the jungle, except for that one pink ward.
Look how low Gaudier is, Ahri. For the Rift Tails, yeah, it's pretty good. It's gonna be a really good Rift Tail by them. And all their towers are pretty unhealthy. Their bot lane tower is super unhealthy. FSG is doing so bad right now. You know, they're just trying to scrap together any CS they can to try and catch up in gold. But it's looking pretty detrimental for them. Oh. FNG, I mean. NFG. Oh, wow. NFG. Sorry, guys. But yeah. Looks like Kenning's gonna try and contest this Gnar. But you know, Maverick's level 12 compared to the level 10 Kennen. You know, he really doesn't care. He's just diving him straight up. He might be able to kill him here, actually.
Yeah, he should be able to.
Yeah, he should be able to. Yeah, he's just jumping all attacks.
I noticed that that Gnar actually tanked about 3 tower shots.
Yeah, he barely took any damage.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem very wise to chase this Gnar. Yeah, I just back off. NFG is just kind of struggling this game. They haven't been able to pick up any steam. unlike the last game, where they were able to have a couple comebacks. The brand also hasn't been able to be a threat. They're so far behind in levels. The Rift out. Oh, Mumu hits the flash ulti. Ari just pops off with her Qs. Draven drops a couple auto attacks. Lucian's trying to ulti to do damage. He's trapped in the base. Oh, he hits all.
Oh, jeez.
Olaf dropping a couple E's to drop some true damage.
That should be an ace.
Yeah, that's a mean ace.
And that looks like game.
Yeah, looks like game over. Riftail's gonna end the game dancing. Riftail's happy about that. Yeah, Riftail drops a dance. And it's 2-0 for SKZ, which is pretty big for them. You know, this game was a much more dominating win than the last one.
Yeah,
for SKZ. Sure. They had no mistakes early game. They weren't overextending that much. And the picks weren't that different for them. You know, we saw the same pool of champions pretty much.
Yeah.
You know, the Morgana, which was pretty big pick. The Morgana seems to be the biggest pick of this whole entire series. Yeah, I got it. It looks like we're gonna do an interview with one of the winners of SKZ. You guys want to pull Gaudier, the jungler? Alright. We can pull the jungler. Alright, Gaudier, we're thinking we can do an interview with you.
With me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So your first game you played Evelyn and you were pretty commanding on her. You know, you were pulling off some crazy flanks. How'd you feel about the ward coverage on your side?
The word on the enemy team there's non-existent. Like no words on the map.
Yeah. But how'd you and you kinda like abused that invis of Evelyn. Do you feel like you were just getting on the backline super easily?
Yeah, I felt like that was the best thing you could do on Evelyn.
Yeah. Dropping the ultis and how are you setting them up, like the ultis, to get out without dying?
I saw Orianna and then she's gone. That's all that happened.
Yeah. So how do you think about your laners? How do you think they did? Do you think you have to help them out a lot?
Yeah, my mid was pretty good.
What about your bot lane?
My bot lane, they're on a different type of like skill. Like my bot lane just outskilled theirs.
Yeah, they're probably okay. Yeah.
Like my 80 core is up like 20 CS.
Yeah, we definitely saw that. But the Jinx was also staying pretty far ahead. You know, she was doing a ton of damage. How do you feel about that?
Oh, it was because Dylan was first time Lucian. That was all.
That was all. What about Maverick in the top lane? You know, they were shutting down his Shen.
He just does his own thing, honestly. I don't really want to gank his lane.
Yeah, you don't want to gank him. He just is a split pusher.
Yeah.
But with the Amumu pick, you were getting a lot of really good ultis off. Like, was there any like mindset as to how you were going to ult or when to go in, or did you just kind of go in?
I just pressed Q. They all like set up a good ulti for me. I just ulted.
They didn't know how to split up, right?
Yeah.
They were just so grouped up, and it was such a bad play by them.
Yeah.
All right, you have any last words you want to say?
I just want to say, Dylan best Smith.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, man. Thanks for the interview.
All right.
All right, guys. Thanks for watching this best of 3. Versus NFG and SKZ. SKZ pulls out the win, 2-0, which is a pretty good feeling for them. You know, their jungler's feeling pretty confident, as we can tell. You got any last words, Quasar?
No, not really. Just that, you know, they couldn't capitalize on their objectives like they were supposed to be, and they weren't applying pressure on the side of NFG. So, SKZ just like, you know, they capitalized on that and they were able to pull out the win. So
yeah,
that's definitely something for NFG to work on, is just applying pressure and being able to deal with threats like the Ari or like you know, the Lucian or the Evelyn, just things like that, and being able to shut them down so they can secure a win.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, it was the first match was a lot more interesting than the second one due to like the more competitiveness from NFG, but the second game it looks like it just fell apart under pressure. Alright guys, thanks for watching. We're probably gonna go to an ad break. And yeah. Alright, thank you guys for watching.